Welcome to Better Than Gossip. I'm Amy Schmidt, founder of Fearlessly Facing 50, a reinvention specialist, and I inspire women to cannonball with confidence.
And I'm Kristen Coffield, the founder of The Culinary Cure and the eating expert.
That is for sure. We're going to learn more and more about that every episode, but I'll tell you today, we have back one of our favorite guests.
Did you know about that? What? I didn't hear.
You know, that thing I've been telling you about. It's been a game changer for me.
I think what's so special about having Susan with us is she brings not only her expertise as a wellness specialist with a degree in Reiki and herbology, but also the fact that her husband is the farmer of the CBD.
Right.
They are very in touch with their product from seed to tincture. And when we want to, as women, align our values with our consumer dollars, it's exciting to find a company that's doing business this way.
You're so right. You're so right. And you know what's great about it is you can go back and watch any of the episodes and we talk about what really is, what's the buzz around CBD. We talk about sleep. I mean, I'm getting better sleep. I can tell you that just from what I've learned from Susan and Huntsboro Hemp. We also talk about hormones, which is the big word right now for women of any age. We're dealing with hormones from preteen on. And so today we're welcoming Susan back to talk about pain. And you know what? We always have a secret sauce.
Oh,
we love our secret sauce. This is a good one. So you want to watch until the end because Susan will be sharing her secret sauce, her secret remedy for pain. So Susan, welcome to the show. We are so happy that you are here.
Well, hello.
And welcome back.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. Thanks, Amy and Kristen, for having me today.
So welcome. Yes. You know, we talked about the fact that we're really demystifying CBD. Like we're really breaking it down and getting that need to know information out there for women. And today we're talking a big one. We're talking pain.
Right.
I mean, that is huge for any age. Whether it's your neck, like Kristen and I were saying before, we're on the computer all the time.
Absolutely.
Or if you walk or a runner and it's your joints, all of those things. So we're going to break it down. So let's just first talk about Huntsboro Hemp, the products you have to offer, and pain.
Sure. So at Huntsboro Hemp, we have tinctures, which you're going to take orally. We also have topicals that I absolutely love when addressing pain because you can take the tincture, it gets in your body and it's working systemically. So it's going to take a little bit longer to help with that pain. You're going to have to take it consistently for 1 week or 2 weeks until you start feeling the difference in your pain. All right. Got to be very mindful there. With a topical, it tends to work much faster, sometimes as fast as 10, 15, 20 minutes.
Really?
You can start to feel the difference in your pain levels that you have. It might not completely go away, but it'll make a huge difference. So
really? That's amazing. You know, we always like to share those customer testimonials, those real stories of people that have gotten symptom relief, pain relief from something like CBD. Do you want to walk us through that?
Sure. So I love one of our testimonies about Julia. Julia has sciatica, which, is acute and goes on. And if you just twist the wrong way, your back is in excruciating pain. Julia is a CBD user, so she was taking it once a day, but when she hurt her back, it was excruciating pain. So she started titrating with CBD, taking it 4 times a day or every 4 hours, and then she did this for 3 days and reduced the pain in her lower back, and then went back to her 1 serving a day. Now, mind you, we're not doctors, we're not pharmacists, we're not the medical people giving you this prescription or telling you this is what you should do. We're just sharing anecdotal stories or what has worked for some people.
I love this conversation because as a woman, I find myself helping my children with pain. I had a child who was a Division I college athlete. My dad's 88. He's got Parkinson's. So I find myself with my own aches and pains, but also trying to help my family members navigate pain at different phases in their lives. So this is a very timely and important conversation that women really need to hear.
Exactly. And I want to tell you a really sweet story about a gentleman with Parkinson's disease his daughter called me and said, will CBD help Dad with Parkinson's? And I said, well, it could, but you need to check about what other meds he is taking. Right. She said, all he wants to do is play his guitar. And he can't play his guitar. So she talked with the doctor. They decided for him to use our relief. Okay. And he used it, and he can play his guitar. It's not like it was when he was younger, but he can make music with his guitar. And just to hear that story, yes, it's a goosebump story. But to hear you say that about your dad, you can understand the shakes and what comes along with it and how it could possibly help with that.
Because of the inflammation.
Absolutely.
It helps bring the inflammation down.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It really goes back to that a lot. We've mentioned inflammation on almost every episode.
Inflammation is everything. Yeah. And I believe internally, as far as symptoms with many of our chronic diseases. And one of the things, Kristen, you'll agree with me, but refined sugar, we eat way too much refined sugar here in our country, and that is a huge contributor to inflammation, and it's silent. You don't often know what's happening in our body.
It's silent and it's hidden because it's tucked in so many foods under so many names that it can be very hard to even know you're eating all that added sugar. Exactly. But we talked just briefly about Parkinson's, and I know you had a very cute story about CBD and your mom.
Yes.
And
yes,
this is such a great story because they're in that older generation, they're just sort of coming around to how CBD could actually be beneficial, but they have to kind of get over some pre-existing ideas about what it is.
So with our older people, we find they live in two camps. They're either in this camp that it's like, oh, it's taboo, or they're in the camp that like, I hurt, I don't care, I want to try anything. My mom happened to live in the camp that it was taboo. So when we started Huntsboro Hemp, she would not tell anybody because she thought I was dealing CBD.
You were a drug dealer.
I was dealing, girls. Well, she lives in a retirement community, and she went to lunch with a dear friend and a retired doctor that was very well known, and they somehow or another the conversation came up to CBD, and Pat said to the mom, have you ever used CBD? And then the doctor says, well, Pat told me about CBD, and it's amazing how I feel after I use CBD for my knees, my hands, my arthritis. So all of a sudden, I went from being a CBD dealer to having liquid gold.
Liquid gold. I love it. Well,
yes.
Let's walk through some of these products.
Sure.
I'm going to shift over with Kristen here because Kristen actually has talked about the fact that she has she had to do something with windows. We'll get to it at some episode.
That's another story. That's another story.
So this is one of my secret sauce things. I absolutely love pairing our comfort cream, which is a beautiful blend of goat milk cream and CBD, with an ancient Chinese gua sha tool. This has been used in ancient Chinese medicine for years. Wow. Athletes have used it. It is a well-known tool. What it does is a gua sha tool, when you use it, it gets in and it breaks up stagnant energy, and it starts blood circulating.
Does it?
So yes, it does.
I've heard something about your fascia and your face too, that it can stimulate that.
Yes, you can use a gua sha tool on your face.
How do you spell it? Because you know how I like my words.
It's gua, G-U-A, sha, S-H-A.
Wow.
Gua sha.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is with our comfort cream, a little goes a long way. So I'm not being stingy. I just don't want to put way too much, but we're just going to take it and we're going to spread it. As you can see here, I got too much there. We can spread it on Kristen's.
That's where it really hurts.
Oh, that's where
it's that joint.
You know what? If you don't mind, I'm just going to take a little.
No, you go right ahead.
And tell me about the goat's milk, because that's got to be I know it's so good for your skin.
Absolutely. So the goat milk has vitamins and minerals that your skin absorbs and absolutely loves. But to use the gua sha tool, what you do is just take one of the different angles or points, and you just massage in the area where you hurt, and you want to put enough pressure that you feel it, and it will get a little red after a period of time.
Because it's bringing the circulation up.
It's bringing the blood up. Yeah. It's creating the circulation, and that is all right. So put it there, wonderful. And then you can take it, and as you can see, you can rub it here.
This is a secret sauce This is a secret sauce tip that literally has secret sauce.
Secret sauce. It does. So you can use the blend there. You can rub it here on your hand like that.
Oh my gosh.
You can do it in between. You wouldn't have on your rings.
Okay, I'm going to need this.
Yeah, we have this. It's in the bundle section on our website that you can use. So that's how you would do it. And you can then flip your hand over and you can do the top and do in between your joints. Sure. Hold on one second. It's jade. I was also going to say that if you're sitting at a computer for long days, with COVID, we've been home, we're getting out again, but still our necks are very, very tight. You can use this round piece here, put the cream on, and then massage it in. So you're getting a double whammy. That's
amazing.
Yeah, it's chilly.
Oh, yeah. Now, can you put this in the fridge? Because I run hot, so I love everything cold.
Yes, put it in the fridge, especially when you're using it on your face or your hands. But the beautiful thing is you get this nice tool that is helping to increase circulation, break up stagnant energy, and then you add the CBD cream in there and you get the relief and you get the moisturizing benefits of the goat milk.
And it's shaped like a heart, so there's a lot of love for this.
There's a lot of love in that.
It's fabulous.
Yep. So
and let's just walk through too, if we could. I know this is the bundle which we'll be putting on the show.
Yes.
Because I know you're offering special savings. Would you also walk through just one of your tinctures?
Oh, sure.
Because I would love to just see the product and just show us that liquid gold and how we would take that.
So this is the relief, and the relief would be the product that I would suggest if you came to me and said you had arthritis or really bad joint pain or muscle pain or headaches, things like that. I would suggest the relief. You would shake it up.
You always shake. Okay. So you shake
it up, and then you take it and you open it up, empty out your dropper, and then you're going to pull up about 1 milliliter.
Perfect.
Okay. It's marked on the dropper. Take this and you're going to put it under your tongue. You'll hold it for 30 seconds to a minute. It will absorb sublingually. And what is left, just swallow.
Right.
And then you go. But as we've talked about every episode, and I just like to remind people that CBD is not a magic pill. So you do need to take it consistently.
Right.
And consistency is key.
It's a supplement.
Yes.
So like you're taking your vitamin D or your vitamin C, you would think about taking your CBD. It's an adaptogenic.
Yes.
And that's a big word we've heard lot about. It actually works with our endocannabinoid receptor system.
Absolutely.
And it can help us with certain symptoms related to living.
That's right.
Amazing. I mean, I have learned so much.
Thank you.
Just about demystifying it, really. Answering questions and relief of symptoms that we all so suffer from.
Absolutely, yeah.
So bringing it back to your secret sauce of your gua sha tool, which I just love, and I also love the fact that it's shaped like a heart because I just think that's really cool. And
I did not create it; it's ancient.
Right? Well, somebody's very smart because I think that's fabulous. And you've talked to us about so many different things. About the servings that we need, the consistency, everything has just really enlightened me around it. And I hope that all of the viewers and the listeners as well, are able to reach out. How can we find you?
You can find us at huntsborohempco.com. And of course, we're on the socials at Huntsboro Hemp Co., with the exception of Facebook. We're Huntsboro Health and Wellness.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. I mean, it's just been amazing. We've had 4 fantastic episodes with you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you hosting me, having me. And I look forward to carrying on our conversations all around CBD and health and wellness.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Amy.
And I'm Kristen. And together we are better than gossip,
bringing ageless advice to timeless